Another stock in focus today is Brigade Enterprises. They reported a strong set of numbers in the quarter gone by. Let's touch base with the management then to understand what transpired in the second quarter of this fiscal. We have Mr. M.R. Jaishankar, the CMD of the company. Morning, Mr. Jaishankar. Thank you so much for.
Good morning to you.
Right. Just want to understand before we ask more about the Q2 performance, whether the strong yearly growth, can we compare it strictly on a year-on-year basis given the Ind AS effect?
Yeah, if you ask me, it is not entirely comparable to the last year. Even then, our performance, even going by AS 18, has improved to the extent of about 10% plus. But if you compare, Ind AS versus AS 18, then it shows a substantial improvement. I think for the next year or so, this kind of difficulty in comparison may occur till everything normalizes across the industry. But what is important is our sales have improved substantially. For the quarter, we have done about 0.8 million square feet of real estate sales, and as compared to 0.36 million earlier, and even for the half year we have done about 1.23 million sales.
How are the pricing trends panning out, if you can give us a sense of that? Because there have been a lot of reports that there's been erosion across all the key metro markets. What is your assessment in terms of pricing trends presently?
See, the pricing is more or less stable, I would say. In fact, in our case, it has marginally gone up to the extent of about 3 to 4%. But the overall price realization, if you are asking me, it has dropped a bit to the extent of about 5-6%. That is primarily because the approach has been more towards affordable housing, in the sense the smaller sized units, but with all the amenities and features that one can expect in any luxury housing. So that is the reason the price realization per square foot, there is a drop of about 6%.
Mr. Jaishankar, one segment that has weathered all sorts of environments and scenarios is the commercial space, because even the regulatory changes is something that it has been able to put up with. Could you tell us how the rental rates are trending as we speak, and what are the ambitions on this front? Any plans for a right listing that could be on the cards in the near future?
We have leased about 0.5 million square feet in the last 6 months, and we are hoping to lease that much or much more in the next 6 months, second half of the year. And as far as rental rates are concerned, I expect, I can say it has gone up by anywhere between 8 to 10% in the last 1 year. And as far as the REIT listing is concerned, as far as Brigade is concerned, I think it will take at least another 2 years for us to take a call on REIT listing.
What about the commercial rental space? Could you tell us how that's performing? And of course, we've all seen a very strong traction come by in this segment. Do you see this trend sustain over the next, say, 5 to 7 years as well? And if you could also lastly give us a sense of how the pipeline is looking like as far as the commercial rental segment is concerned.
So at least for the next 2 to 3 years, the commercial segment is likely to perform very well. And as I mentioned, we have also leased about 0.5 million square feet in the last 6 months. And we have ongoing projects, both for sale and for leasing, to the extent of about 8 million square feet now. And we have more to be launched in the next 6 months. So I think the trend is going to be robust, and rates are also likely to be quite robust.
Before we let you go, Mr. Jaishankar, if you could leave us with a top and bottom line guidance for the second half of the year and for the overall FY19, what is the kind of growth you're eyeing?
Normally we don't give the guidance, but at the same time, I expect the current performance to continue, if not better, for the H2 of the year. That is what I can say for now.
Okay. On that note, Mr. Jaishankar, thank you so much for chatting with us and telling us how the various segments of the company have performed in the quarter gone by and what's the kind of prospects looking ahead for Brigade Enterprises. It's higher by 1.8% as we speak, a good set of numbers reported by the company in Q2.